Yo, what's good? I don't know if you can hear me, out loud, because I might look a little crazy here, or I'm just talking to myself. Just wanna, I just want to, like, dump out, uh, negative thoughts. And for context, it's around 3 p.m. and it's hot. The sun is shining, and I'm just here not having any equipment. I'm trying to reduce the consumption, energy consumption on the house, so I can maybe for like 1 hour I turned off or I plug off those, you know, electric fans and other appliances. So to reduce some energy on the bill the next month, probably, hopefully though. But yeah, man, as I am doing that, I don't have any phone on me. That I don't want to use phone also. I want to like reduce screen time, and I just don't want my thoughts to just float away. And yeah, so that's why I'm making this video. So, and I am using this, I don't know what do you call this, so what's this, man, in English? Oh yeah, it's a fan. Yeah, it's a fan, bro. Not the electric ones, but it helps for cooling me, somehow in this heat, and yeah, probably everyone right now or around the house are probably resting, and you know just want to use the time to like dump out all the things that on my mind, man. We've come a long way. It's 2024, second half of the 2024, which is pretty rough, but I'm still praying for better days, better conditions, and better version of myself, and hoping to do it every single day as long as I'm alive. And yeah, bro, just a few days away, a few weeks away, maybe 2 weeks from now, I'll be on that phase where it's been a year of, uh, you know, um, where I started training and dedicating myself into the training and letting go of that bad habits, which is, alcohol and vape, that I'll be making a podcast about when that time comes, when it's 1 year. So yeah, it's been just, as I said, it's 2 weeks. We are 2 weeks away from that, and yeah, man. I just wanna display that character on me, maybe, or that behavior, or that I just want to display that thing on me, that we are able to achieve those things with ourselves, and if we promise ourselves, there's no obstacles that we can't you know surpass. So I hope that I deliver that um smooth, I guess. I deliver that good, which if I promised to myself last year, I wrote it in a piece of paper, or in my journal. I wrote it, and I did up a picture and then wrote my thoughts like a Instagram post in my digital diary, and that day will come soon. 1 year will come soon, as I said. So yeah, achieving that for me is like a huge accomplishment, because it is really hard to say no to your friends, to having a good time and drinking and partying and all sorts of that. And I just want to be that kind of guy that finds other types of fun, excluding drinking and partying. That's why I'm still open for I am very open to adventures and stuff like that, and meeting new people, and trying to find a way how to live life without being intoxicated, so yeah, that's been going for almost a year already, just a few weeks shy, as I've said. But that made me realize that sometimes people or your friends are not gonna believe on you, or not gonna support you, or sometimes maybe they try to bring you down on that um, goal that you are trying to achieve sometimes, which is I pray to experience it once, or maybe even more. But yeah, and sometimes it's hard to say no, as I said, but I I believe into myself that no one could ever make me touch that bad habit, or that toxic um, substance. No one could ever made me do it again in my life. And as I'm alive, I don't want to touch that, and I just want to become that role model on my cousins, because I really do want to encourage them to try anything that they want, or that they are interested. It's not that late, and they were not too old for that. And yeah, bro, that's just basically my thoughts. So as it's hard to like keep going on this, but I have to remember why do I started. First, it's because it's for myself, and I don't want to really bring out all the things that comes into being sober. But yeah, you will definitely lose friends, and yeah, you may see them once in a while, something like that. And I guess that's just reality, man. And as I am trying to get new, or like trying to meet new people, I'm trying to, but sometimes it's really challenging to go out there and try new things, because I am not that guy in terms of communication when approaching anyone, but I'm trying. So that's a challenge for me. So yeah, what more can I even talk about? I really do want to like uh share this in form of video, because I I don't wanna write in my journal, and I don't wanna, yeah, right, I don't wanna write, because it will take me too long to explain or to dump all these things. And as you know, as of today, I just don't want to like or you know I just don't want to think negative, but uh, life hits, man, and it will come to you that negative things will just happen, or just uh, will go into your thoughts. And for me, that's the day, and I'm trying to think, how can I ease myself with negative thoughts. So I made this video of me talking, and yeah, man, it just feels good to release some, maybe problems, but it's hard to encounter people once in a while. And I've been alone for a while, not in a way that alone does not mean you are lonely, but I've been with myself for so much, maybe months. But yeah, bro, and then you go out and try to find out, or try to talk to someone, but it's hard. you know I'm trying to like, how the hell it works, when we are talking to someone, right? I don't know if I'm making sense though, but it's just negative thoughts that I don't wanna came out on my shell once again. And you know it's hard to like communicate with someone if you don't have any, you know or I don't know, maybe it's just me though, but sometimes if you learn their behaviors and patterns which is like unhealthy for them, and you are trying to help them to like unlearn those patterns, and it's just hard, man. um uh, there's a quote that's saying, or there are people that says, that's who I am, you can't change me, something like that. you know in reality, there are people or individual that really do display that code that I said earlier in their selves, man. um I was once too like that, you know and to be that, to stay on that like level of thinking, or being on that not really toxic behavior, but uh those pattern, just it just sucks, man, to like to deal with them. Sometimes I'm dealing with that on myself too. My procrastination is just uh and the bad habits that I do, which is not the harmful substances anymore, but the other bad habits, maybe, yeah, number one is procrastinating, mm, not studying. Yeah, I'm trying to overcome those, man. And some people display that in themselves, man. Or maybe other their bad habits which they are not trying to improve. It just really, you know, sometimes it makes me, why, sometimes why are you doing this to yourself? I know you can do better, and I'm here to try to help you at some point, somehow, but people just doesn't wanna get help, man, at some point, and we just need to like accept that if they don't want to get help, because they do wanna, because they do know are what's the next move for them. So yeah, man, sometimes it's just like that, and it hurts me, bro. So yeah, the repetitive bad habits, those behaviors and patterns, those things that are repetitive that they do to themselves, just hurts me, man. That, as I said, they can do better. You can help them to do better, but yet they chooses to not do the thing. So yeah, that just, nah, that's feeling for me. Nah, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Something like that. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to be a help for you, but I guess you don't need it. So maybe try to help someone. But, you know, yeah, that I guess that's maybe from their environment, something like that. They learned it from their environment. So yeah, let me just take a pause and drink some water, because that's too long, man. I'm just gonna get some water. Yeah, I get some water and something to munch while I am yapping. And yeah, man, I guess I have said it on my podcast, which, outgrowing those people. It's just hard to see that you are trying to, you are trying to help them, but they can't be helped, man, at some point. But anyways, we'll move on that. I just wanna dump on those things, those negative things that I am dealing, or negative thoughts that I am with right now, and maybe clean my room to get some stuff going after this, man. uh you know I'm still so young, bro, but life gives me that, hard things. I don't want to even talk about them, but because it's personal, man. But I still do want to, like, embrace the uncertain. I just like to embrace the uncertainty of life, which is, it's pretty challenging for me, or like, I find it uh like a game. It works on, mysterious ways. Maybe a game that's, trying to find the light into darkness, something like that. But yeah, man, it's like you are in the middle of the cave right now, and there's a bit of light that you are carrying around the darkness, but that light is your fate. And despite the darkness, despite the negative things, challenges, struggles that came through life right now, that 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 a little bit of that light is just, it's just what I need to, like, that faith, that hope for another day, week, month, year to come. I keep that in me, bro. So I just really want to embrace that uncertainty as I go forward in life. So yeah, man, we don't know whenever we are gonna, we are gonna, if we are gonna pass, or like be gone on this world, man. We just have to, like, do the things that we love despite the uncertainty and the fear. And yeah, man, despite those negative thoughts, I'm getting into somewhere that, giving me some light to do so on my things, on myself, for sure, because I'm working for myself. And yeah, man, I know genuinely that there will be people out there that will gonna match that hype, that, that motivation, maybe, that will gonna match your rhythm, maybe. Yeah, the rhythm, it will gonna match you at some point in life, and you will meet those people. Hopefully we will meet those people before we, pass. And may some knock on wood. I just don't wanna die too soon, bro, cause I do really wanna leave a legacy in this world, which is pretty much I'm uncertain of. That's why I need to embrace it, man. And yeah, man, what can we talk about more? I just really like yapping, bro. And after that dumping of negative things, now I'm into the mood of, like, going into productivity once again, and trying to be on that rhythm ongoing, so I can maximize the day that I have still, and the hours on the clock. Maybe around 5 to 6 hours before we sleep. Before I sleep, I sleep early, so yeah. Anyways, this is just me yapping once again, bro. And if you don't know, man, I just really like those videos of elderly that talks about life, talks about, in YouTube I can find those elderly that, giving advices, sharing their mistakes, something like that. But I really love to hear that, man. And one thing I love about elderly, man, and yeah, I grew up in a in my grandparents' house, and I was raised by them. Unfortunately, they are not here with me anymore, but I miss them, that's for sure. And I couldn't imagine what would be our interaction or the conversation that's we're gonna have as I am, right now, as where I am right now, and I'm gonna ask them a lot of questions. So yeah, that's just, we can't have, you know, time on heaven which we can talk about. We can talk on them, we can call on them. But yeah, man, their wisdoms you know, just stopped here. So yeah, I mean, I don't wanna. I don't know what can I talk about anymore. But yeah, bro. I hope you enjoyed that yapping session with me, which is pretty rough at the start, and we get some lights, and we get some light on in the middle, and into the end. But I mostly talk about maybe negatives happened, in life. So we keep on going, man. And thank you for listening. And I'll see you on the next. Bye bye.